But hello there. So, another movie review. I know, it's been quite a long time, like maybe a couple weeks since my last movie review, my last MCU movie review, which was Avengers. I don't even remember. I think this is, yeah, that's better. And I don't even remember when I uploaded that video. So I apologize. I know Avengers at this point, there's no way I'm gonna catch up with Avengers Endgame with the schedule, with my new schedule that I have. There's no way I can keep up. Avengers Endgame comes out in 3 weeks. Well, like 2 to 3 weeks from Friday, and there's no way I can keep up at this point. I'm starting phase 2 right now. But anyway, let's just keep going. If I don't make it in time, then oh well. I'll keep doing it after Endgame. I'll keep doing reviews after Endgame. So this won't be the end. If I make it, then that's great. But if I don't make it, then I'll just keep doing movie reviews after the MCU movie reviews after Endgame. So anyway, let's start off with this movie, Iron Man 3. Usually I have my phone with me. I look at my notes. The thing is, I'm nervous. I don't really know how to do these types of things, which is why I keep looking at my notes and looking at my phone. But you know what? Forget that. This is going to be the first time where I'm just going to just go with the flow. Whatever comes to my mind, I'll talk about it, and if I forget something, oh well. If I remember it, I'll just if I remember something, if I forget something, and then I remember it when I'm editing this review. Then I'll put it in the comment section. But if I do remember something while recording, then I'll mention it. So Iron Man 3, I'm just going to talk about whatever major. I'm not going to talk about, oh, the acting is great. Oh, Robert Downey Jr., his acting is great. Oh, Don Cheadle, his acting. No, I'm not going to talk about the acting, the performances, whatever. Nobody, I'm pretty sure nobody's interested in the acting. We all want the main course. We all want the main meal, the main course, and that is the Mandarin. So I don't know. I think this review might be all about the Mandarin because this is the one thing that divided the whole Mandarin situation. You're either. Oh, by the way, I should mention this. This movie came out in 2013. So yeah, there will be spoilers. Spoilers for Iron Man 3. Just so you know. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into it. So this whole Mandarin situation just divided the fans. You're either okay. There are people who are either okay with it, and then there are people who are not okay with it. I'm one of the. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm one of those people who were against the idea that of what they did with Mandarin. I did not like what they did with Mandarin. So Ben Kingsley, in the trailer, from all the trailers, Ben Kingsley plays the Mandarin, and we were all hyping for it. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is awesome. This is the Mandarin. The Mandarin is he's finally here after 3 movies, and now he's finally here. And Ben Kingsley plays him. And then when you watch the movie, Tony Stark. He goes inside this mansion, or whatever, and it turns out that the Mandarin isn't actually the Mandarin. He's just an actor. He's just an actor named Trevor, and that the real Mandarin is fake. And this is the thing that disappointed me. Really, the Mandarin is the Joker. I know I'm making a DC comparison, but whatever. The Mandarin is the Joker to Iron Man's Batman. Iron Man is Batman, the Mandarin is the Joker. The Mandarin is the arch nemesis to Iron Man, and the way they pulled the rug from underneath us and revealed that, oh, he's not actually the Mandarin is fake, he doesn't exist. It really frustrated me. Like it made me angry. Like I wasn't pissed, but I was heavily disappointed with the revelation that the Mandarin is just fake. And then there's a Marvel one shot where we see Ben Kingsley coming back as Trevor, and he goes meeting this guy, and the guy says that the real Mandarin doesn't like Ben Kingsley like impersonating him, and he's not really happy about that. So yeah, the real Mandarin, the actual Mandarin, does exist in the MCU, but at this point, I don't think we're ever gonna see the real Mandarin. I don't think there's going to be an Iron Man 4. If there is an Iron Man 4, then you might as well make Captain America 4 and Thor 4. There you go. Keep making, instead of trilogies, make them a quadrilogy, an anthology. Not anthology. It's not an anthology, but but you know, I don't think we're ever going to see the real Mandarin. And Jeremy Jahns, in his spoiler review for Iron Man 3, he made some really great points. I love his spoiler review for Iron Man 3 because Jeremy, he brought up a lot of great points, about the Mandarin, about the whole Mandarin situation, and that he made a comparison from Carmine Falcone from Batman Begins, and he was doing a funny impression of him, of the actor, and he basically says that it's basically like in Batman Begins, Batman is saying, Batman confronts him and says, "Where's the Joker?" Where's the Joker? And then Carmine Falcone's like, "You're looking for the Joker? I am the Joker." And I love, like I said, I love his impression. His impression is great. But seriously, he makes some great points about the whole Mandarin situation, saying, Trevor, Ben Kingsley is the Mandarin, is saying that guy, whoever the actor who plays Carmine Falcone in Batman Begins, he is the Joker, and it's pretty stupid. And then Guy Pearce, he plays Aldrich Killian. The main antagonist. I guess, yeah, I'm pretty sure 100% he's the main antagonist of the movie. And he's saying, and at the end of it, he says that he says to Tony, "You're looking for the Mandarin. I am the Mandarin." And like I said, I keep going back, and like I said, I'm going to go back to Jeremy Jahns' review, like saying that he's the Mandarin, saying that he's the Mandarin, I didn't take it like he is the Mandarin, but like, he's just an imposter. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Sorry about that. And I know I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up. I wanted to get just a side note. We're going on a detour for now. We'll go back to the review. I wanted to wear like an Iron Man t-shirt. I want to wear an Iron Man t-shirt. I have an Iron Man helmet or a mask. But I feel like I want to do something special since I'm pretty sure the MCU is just doing trilogies. There's not going to be Iron Man 4, a Captain America 4. It's just going to be a trilogy. So if the MCU is doing just only trilogies, then I want to look special. I should have got my hair done. But anyway, getting back to the actual review, that's the whole situation. At first I was heavily disappointed that that Ben Kingsley wasn't the Mandarin, and that the real Mandarin is someone out there and we're never going to see him, and that Guy Pearce is supposed to be the Mandarin. And I didn't like him. Like, he has dragon tattoos. Like, he has dragon tattoos on his body, and it's like, so what? Like, he's not the Mandarin. No, he's not the Mandarin. I didn't. Speaking of Guy Pearce, like, he plays, the main antagonist, Aldrich Killian, in the beginning of the movie. There's references, AIM. There's references, Easter eggs, and all that scattered throughout the movie, like any other MCU movie. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. The movie opens up, it's in, like, the 1995, 98, 99, 1999. It's in Belgium, and it's basically like a flashback. Tony Stark. Tony Stark. He meets Yinsen, and he meets Aldrich Killian, and Aldrich Killian is, this is the thing with MCU. I said this a million times in my previous reviews, and I'm just gonna keep bringing it up again and again and again, as many as I can, and that is the MCU struggles with with the villains. And Aldrich Killian is just another villain. Aldrich Killian is a weak villain. This movie does have some fun. Funny, moments here and there. The classic MCU humor. Tony Stark, he deals with the aftermath. Tony Stark deals with the aftermath of the first event, the Avengers movie. He keeps having these nightmares. He's not, every time he goes to sleep, he keeps getting these nightmares about, outer space and how horrifying it was to live in that situation. And he gives his address to his enemies. His enemies attacked him in his Malibu home. And it's a ref. And speaking of Easter eggs, well, I wasn't speaking before, but anyway, when it comes to Easter eggs, when Pepper Potts, when Pepper Potts wore the armor, wore the Mark 42, I'm pretty sure it was the Mark 42. When she wore the Mark 42 armor, or as how Tony Stark says, the prodigal son armor, I kind of got like a rescue vibe, because in the comics, for all of you comic book nerds out there just like me, in the comics, Pepper Potts does have her own suit. She becomes Rescue. Rhodey is War Machine, Tony Stark is Iron Man, and Pepper Potts is Rescue. And when Eric Savin attacked the Malibu, Tony Stark's Malibu home, and when the Mark 42 went towards Pepper Potts, I kind of got a rescue vibe when the armor was forming all around her, body. So I kind of got that vibe. And then Tony Stark, he goes. I don't remember which country, which state Tony Stark landed in. I don't remember, but he meets this kid named Harley, who's really smart, and it's basically like a miniature version of Tony Stark, I guess. He helps him with stuff, and he meets some people, extremists. He meets some people who are injected with the extremist experiment. He's investigating what's going on and finds out it's Aldrich Killian behind all it. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too much in detail. That's pretty much what I have to say about Iron Man 3. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about every single thing, scene by scene, shot by shot, because that's gonna take over an hour if I stop stop in every single scene and just discuss. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear me talking for over 30 minutes, because my voice is I'm gonna lose my voice, and you're gonna lose your patience. You're gonna lose your patience, and you're gonna get very bored just hearing me talk and talk and talk. So that's basically all I have to say about Iron Man 3. The major thing is the Mandarin. Like I said, the first time I wasn't okay with it, but as it grew, but you know what? As it goes on, as it continued, I actually just let it go. I actually just let it go. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm not angry with it. I'm not happy with it. Just whatever. Oh, and you know, Rhodey does have his Iron Patriot. So it was really cool with the Iron Patriot color paint. It was pretty cool. I love the way it looked. And that's really it. For Iron Man 3. I was gonna give a grade, but you know what? Forget it. I think I'm gonna change things up. So I think I'm gonna change this up. So from now on, I won't do any grades because then I gotta spend, because then I gotta spend like, I don't know, 3-5 minutes trying to think of a perfect grade, and I don't want to waste my time. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave you like this. What do you think about Iron Man 3? If the movie is already out, the movie's out for like years. The movie's already out for a couple years, so spoil. What do you think about the whole Mandarin situation, and what do you think of Aldrich Killian and anything else that I have or haven't mentioned? And for anything that I haven't mentioned, if there's something I forgot while I'm recording this, like I said, I'll go to the comment section and I'll mention it. But I'm pretty sure I said everything, everything that is important that I have to say, and it's all out there now. So yeah, let me know what you think about Iron Man 3, and I'll see you in the next movie. I'll see you in the next MCU movie review leading up to Endgame. Like I said at the beginning of this video, at this point, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I can procrastinate and release all the videos, all the MCU videos in like 2 to 3 weeks. I don't think I don't have enough time. But I'll just release as much as I can. If it's not enough, if I'm too late, then whatever. I'll just release them after Endgame is released in theaters. So anyway, what did you guys think about Iron Man 3? Let me know, and with all the questions that I mentioned. And I'll see you in the next video.